I'm the Miserable Gamer and welcome back to West of Loathing. Now, we're looking for something to open the... to use as a lockpick. Now, the only place we hadn't really looked was in here, so and there's these haystacks, so let's dig through the haystacks. We've got a needle. We've got 2 needles. I wonder if we can use those as lockpicks. Pick the lock using a needle. You managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. Right, so now we need to go back to the blasting cap storage. These crates are all labelled blasting caps. The period is part of the label, that's why it's inside the quotes like that. You pry one of the crates open with your crowbar and grab a blasting cap. Add a blasting cap. Okay, you've succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. Brilliant. Press the plunger. Right, see if there's a horsey in here. 65 meat. Something buried here. You got a silver nugget. Brilliant. See the dark horse barely approach her. Hey there, girl. It's okay. I'm a friend. The horse shies away from you, though in this case it's more like crippling introverts away from you. Reassure her. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess it wasn't very comforting thing to say. Feed her the oats. Here you go, yum yum. She sidles away from warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Pat her on the nose. As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps away further back into the shadows. Oh, come on. Eat the oats yourself. Look, they're okay. Fine, see? You take a handful from the bag and toss some in your mouth. Ugh, it's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realise that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out of the door. Geez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See, perfectly fine. Feed her the oats. Take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go, yum yum. She sidles away from you warily again and makes a surprising good attempt at her in her shadow. Come on, please. Pat her on the nose. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her on the nose, but she doesn't actually flee. So that's something good. There's a good girl. Feed her the oats. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her the handful of oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them, and she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but you don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Huh? What's this crack? What crack? You bend down and shine your lantern into the crack in the rock. You can just barely make out a square shape down in there, well out of arm's reach. Looks like somebody dropped a metal box into the hole, though you don't know if that was to hide it or to discard it. If you're truly desperate to find out what's in there, you could try reasoning with the rock. Your primary argument would be a bundle of dynamite. Perhaps you could persuade the hole to widen to grab the box. Ah, we need some dynamite. Where can we get some dynamite? Somebody's selling some dynamite. Why do we always end up at this end? Right, let's go and see you. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending out back my dark horse. You're getting 300 meat. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. 100 meat. Thank you. Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you've bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one are you interested in? I'll take that basic one, or I'll take the shifty looking dark one. I'll go with the spooky pale one. Give me one with the crazy eyes. Let's go for the let's go for crazy eyes. Okay, I got to warn you, this horse has seen some stuff, but I'll sell him for 1,000 meat. Is something wrong with him? No, not as such. He's perfectly functional, but well, he's always sneaking after 1,000 snakes gulch to chew on the ochre weed that grows there. And that makes him see crazy things? I think it's more like he forgets. He does it to forget about the crazy things he sees all the time. Colour me intrigued, I'll take him. Okay, thanks, here's the keys. Arrive safe. Give him a name. We'll call him Dave. Yes. Alright then, Dave the horse. It's got a nice ring to it. Oh, almost forgot. Free with the horse purchases a complimentary map. So we've got a southeast west map. That's not a little bit confusing at all, is it? Right. So step right up. Braid's the name, trade's the game. You seriously doubt his name is Braid. Take some dynamite for this needle. Right, so we got one dynamite. We need 3, I think. Yeah, we need 3 to get into that. Oh boy. Let me know when you're ready to leave, and I'll wait here. I guess we're not ready to leave yet. I'm still looking for the... Howdy, good to see you again, Edward. You tip your hat to the bartender. Well, then, mission completed. I reckon. That's it. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished bit will go forever, remain unfinished. Are you sure you want to leave? Well, I think I've done everything I can. Yeah, let's leave. Alright, then you're probably horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner. Somebody to share the trail with. Somebody you can rely on for emotional combat and support. Here we take... Let's take Doc. You knock on Alice's door until it's time to go. Hit the trail. Discovered a new map. You consult the southeast west map Dave, the hostler, gave you. It's only 2 things: the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. So we discovered the town of Dirtwater and the camp. Day 1, the first day of the rest of your life. Talk to your partner. Howdy, Alice. If we're going to look into this necromancer business, I figure we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense? Do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research in this territories of cemeteries a while back. Territory cemeteries. See if there's a pattern. You okay? Haha, sorry. Anyway, there's one not too far from here. Discovered a new map, the Dave Yard. What do you think we should do next? Well, if you're looking to find out the lay of the land, I guess a railroad crew would be able to give you a fairly literal interpretation. Makes sense? Well, howdy there. It's always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Dual Saloon. Hi, thanks, I'm Edward. Glad to know you, Edward. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. Saw the sign out front advertising a room. That's right, finest room in the house and plenty of room for your partner too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fellow and he paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. Seemed like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it, gratis. Wow, great. Brilliant. Howdy, Edward. Anything I can get for you? Hey, Lloyd. Need help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical stuff, there's something gone wrong with our piano player. Piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, well, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks, I'd poked around it in myself, but I lost the key. This has suddenly taken a strange turn. You guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. This is a spittoon with the sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor. Because not all spitting is part of an option in this society, I guess. Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say, despite knowing you're already pretty intimate, I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already. Sicko. Inspect it. Look, the dual saloon is pretty nice as saloon goes. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit, but this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside isn't fancy ratting. Forget it. The old man stares off in the distance, listening to the piano. Doesn't react to you at all. The piano player is not very good at his job. Try and fix him. You lift up the player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Gave my needle away, didn't I? Let it be for now. I need to find the needle. Slop. 5 meat. Let's buy some slop. There's a sign that says, "See bartender for darts." What are you two doing? Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? These guys have spirited discussions about guns and which of theirs is nicer. They're engrossing conversation. Let them be. Guest rooms. Nice view. There's a postcard on this little table. You got a blank postcard. So we can sleep in the bed. Look at yourself in the mirror. You called yourself a lizard-loving, vulture-plucking jerk. You gained an effect, angry. You better not insult yourself anymore. If you get angry, you're likely to pass out. This is Alice's bed. Okay, so... Why is he sliding around on the floor like that? The dual saloon poker room. The poster says rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. Read one of them. Player who draws a 3 of spades must immediately double their bet. A pair of 8s and a pair of one-handed kings counts as a Montana flush. 7s of wilds unless accompanied by a 6 of hearts. A jack must be replaced with 2 8s of clubs. Doesn't sound like any poker. Table is full up. There's an empty seat at this table. Play poker. You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. Lady to your right introduces herself as Annie, and the player to your left says his name is Dan. The dealer tells you the ante is 20 meat. And yep. Dealer gives a deck a shuffle and deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a really terrible hand. A jack and 4 2s. It's the first round. The pot is 60 meat. You estimate your chances of winning is around 20%. Cleverly strategize. You do some quick mental math and realise your odds of winning are better than you thought they were. Plus 20% chance. Cleverly raise. You give your cards a wire praising it and raise by 20 meat. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 120 meat and you estimate your chance of winning about 40%. Check. Gives us now 10%. Reveal your cards. You frown and reveal a Nevada flush. Annie shrugs and reveals a Tennessee flush. Dan smiles broadly and reveals his cards. A South Carolina straight. You lost. Boo. Walk away. I'm going to lose too much money. No room at this table. I'm walking like I need something. Hey, what are you doing in here? Pliers only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, huh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you do for me. I'm out of saltpeter. I need someone to go and pick up some more. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay. Where can I find it? Your best bet is a military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder? Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. Chef marks the fort on your map. It's where the chef preps ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. The lady's too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. The shelf is full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. No, I'm still looking for that. Go away. Stage. Cowbell. This chair fell over. Set it back up. Me, more XP. Nothing much going on there. Right, okay, so let's go Dirtwater Mercantile. Hello there, welcome to Dirtwater Mercantile. Aha, we can buy stuff. Well, there's no point in trying to buy the dynamite because we can't go back. I think I want to keep all this stuff. Silver nugget, 35. We need a silver nugget. I don't find meat nugget. No, we're fine for money, so I don't want to waste anything. Sundry provisions, various groceries, sorted combustibles. Right, Dirtwater post office, post device. Big cabinet of locked post office boxes. One of those newfangled telegraph machines. Ah, I'm Edward Williams. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. I'd like to send a postcard. Alright, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus to let him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be, oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thank you. This little girl selling flowers. Let's buy some. Got some sweet smelling flowers. Jail. Clark has a phone. Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Offered to be sheriff. I could be the sheriff then. Do you have any law enforcement experience? No, not really. Have you been to sheriff school? No. Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all the local ordinance? Do you even live here? No. Then what, may I ask, in tarnation makes you think you'd be qualified to be the sheriff? I just assumed. You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become the sheriff on your first day. Well, when you put it that way. If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot ever to wear strap-on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. Sorry. It's okay, like I said. Happens all the time. Need any help till you find your sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there. Cells are over yonder. She points behind her and off to the right, respectively. Take your leave. And there's the cells. There's a lot of cells. This empty cell is all ghostly. And we seem to be skating on ice on wood in the desert. It's a wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster. Close enough. The poster read, Wasted, the stripy hat gang for grand theft, paint and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavan Canyon. 1,000 meat reward. Interesting. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no-fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. You want to go after them? Yes. Cavan Canyon on the map. What's this one? It's a wanted. No, it's a wanted. It's a wanted poster. If accuracy is important. It says wanted. The house in the desert gang for mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen in the house of the desert. 500 meat reward. You wonder if the house is named after them or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least the location is ambiguous. You want to go after them? Yes. Discover new map location. The house in the desert. Got it. Oh, there's a lot available. Vacant lot. And we're crab walking. Lots of lots available. Not a lot available past this point. Alright, so let's go after the house in the desert. Wow, big old map. Yeah, it's a huge map. The desolate, lonesome coast. I wonder if it's Alice is coming with us. As you dismount, approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Uh-oh. Looks like you're going to have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. Oh, we really are sneaky. From the sound of it, you say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not able to get past it without alerting the gang inside. Back off for now. What can we use? sure what we can do. Have we got any XP that we need to spend? Unspent. And we have got lots of XP. Right, so 1, 2, 3. Oh. Yeah, that works. That works for me. Let's go and speak to Alice and see if she's got any ideas. Seems like these guys are prepared for intruders. You're going to have to be extra sneaky if you want to avoid a fight. What do you think we should do next? Well, if you're looking to find out any other ideas? Alice says you take care of the house and desert bandits. Right, let's just take them on. Right, bring them on. We got the jump on them this time. You'll never take us alive and we'll never pay for the house. Ow, come on. Right, that's one down. Ow. Ow. Right, okay, unfortunately my computer, my recording computer crashed literally just after the fight with the Desert House gang. Needless to say, I beat them and there was nothing there to collect at all, and so we decided to move on to the Canyon gang, and this is where we pick up. So basically off to one side of the trail you see a covered wagon and a small family of sellers who look upset. You folks okay? We're on our way to Dirtwater, but our wagon went and broke down on us. That's rough. You're liable to get attacked by bandits out here, or snakes, or coyotes, or ghosts, or other things that basically live exclusively on stranded travellers. Isn't there something you can do to help us? Let's give him a ride to Dirtwater. Alright, I'll give you... Wait a minute. You've got 2 horses hitched to this wagon. Why don't you just ride the horses? What? You don't know... You know how to ride a horse, don't you? Just ride to Dirtwater. But these are cart horses. Oh, for the... Help them ride to Dirtwater. You help the confused settlers figure out how to sit on the back of a cart horse and lead them back to Dirtwater on a rope. Right. So, then, let's... Saddle up. Right, let's try that again. Cavan Canyon. Here we go. Right, danger, spider. Oh, a few holes. Which one do we want to go in? This cave door's been boarded up. Let's pry off the boards. Those boards can't hide from your prying eyes and your prying crowbar. The door has like 15 deadbolts on it. The note tacked to it is, please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a giant spider. It isn't even signs you can hardly expect to be taken seriously. Open the door. The tunnel behind this opening goes straight up. There's no way through unless you're a huge giant spider. You see the gang on the other side of this big pile of junk, but you're not going to be able to get to them from this end. Maybe if you have more legs you'll be able to pick your way through it. do we get out? Oh, there you go. There's the exit. Crate has weapons scrawled on it in black paint. You dig through the crate, it's mostly full of packed straw, but you find a pretty fancy knife at the bottom. What the hell is that? What's this? You got off an item, fancy knife. You hear a sudden chittering coming from behind that big hole behind you. Is that like its eyes? The eyes of the spider. Right, fancy knife gives me 7 to 9. So fancy knife is better than my cavalry spider. Cavalry spider, cavalry sword. Medicine. Oh, didn't mean to go out. No way you going back in. Oh, I didn't mean to come out of there. God damn it. Dag-nammit. Yep, still recording, not crashed again. You hear a horrible skittering noise, followed by a scream, followed by horrible skittering noises, followed by more screams, followed by some rapping noises, followed by some muffled screams. Then there's more skittering and silence. Go inside. What the hell are they? Ah, they're spider cocoons, aren't they? The gang has been prepped for spider consumption. Arrest them. You stack the cocoons on the back of your horse except for one, which Alice carries in a medical bag. He was smaller than he looked, and you head back to Dirtwater Jail. Is that the stripy hat gang? What happened to them? They just had a run-in with Giant Spider of Justice. Unfortunately, the reward is for results rather than explanations. You gained 1,000 meat. Ruby. Excellent. What about the other one? I've done that one. Why am I not getting reward for that? Give her what's left of the Desert House gang. This suddenly a bag of severed ears and teeth as such. What gang was this? The House and the Gang. The House and the Desert gang. I'll take your word for it. Good job. Thanks a bundle. Got some more here. But I think we're going to investigate the graveyard. The Daveyard, sorry. Your heart skips a beat as you spy a floating cow skull in the middle distance. It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Go the other direction. You ride off without alerting the skull. This graveyard looks very familiar. Here lies Dave B. Died with his boots on but not his pants. Dig up the grave. Hey, we got some boots. Put some boots on. And we got the boots on. These remains look pretty restless. Put them down for good. Yay! Victory! You gain 10 XP. You made the restless remains more restful. Alice picks up a bone and examines it carefully. Here lies Dave C. Went down in the theatre. Put these down for good then. Oh, he's got a board. 12 to 13, that'll do. Whap. Victory! You made the restless remains more restful. Alice studies the remains of your undead foe. Got some skeleton bones. Here lies Dave J. Rapapow. Here lies Dave L. Died of a heart attack. See you in 36 years. Looks like a gravedigger left his lunchbox here. Oh boy, free lunch. You got a Vienna blood sausages and thermos of spiked coffee. And they said there was no such thing. Here lies Dave G. He was looking for the sky. Looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a fella from like 40 angry bears. Bones are jumping around to beat the dickens. Beat the dickens out of them. Oh, what's he doing? Spooky. Victory! You check the bones for Dickens? Nope, you beat them all out. We've got skull chips, a skeleton bone, and a studies the remains of your undead foes. It's a pile of bones that isn't moving around for a change. Dig through it. It's mostly just boring bones, but you find a skull with a weird tag on it. Skull with an odd tag on it. We got. This is Dave D. The truth was out there. It killed him. Here lies Dave G, murdered by a different fellow named Dave G. Right, can we go in the crypt? Whoa. The Dave Yard Mausoleum. This is one of the things they have in mausoleums, you know, one of those big marbly things with drawers full of skeletons. Open one, fight. Open a whole bunch, bigger fight, even be. Open one. We've got to jump on them this time. Pow! Oh, not so good this time. Ow, one. That's not bad. Victory! You did it. You dragged the skeleton out of the drawer and then beaten it up and put it back in the drawer. I don't think we need to kill every single one of them, do we? Ugh. Some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. It's a big stone sarcophagus. It's mostly a pile of it's a pile of mostly burnt rags that maybe used to be a person. Investigate. You dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. You've got a gourd splattered scroll, got some human ashes, and there's some kind of receipt here. Robe receipt. Let's go and speak to Alice. See what she thinks. It's your partner. Don't like this, don't like one bit of this. Well, if we're going to hunt down that necromancer, this looks like a good place to start. Watch out for those piles of bones. I can just tell looking at them, they're ready to jump up and fight. What do you think we should do next? Well, if you can find a way to get lay of the land, I guess a railroad could be able to give you a fairly little interpretation. Any other ideas? Alice says you told the bartender at the Jewel Saloon in the Dirtwater you try and fix their broken player piano. Thanks for the reminder. Right. Alright, okay. I think I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching. Hope you like that. If you did like that, please hit the like and subscribe button. Enable the notifications with the little bell icon to make sure you get informed of new videos that I put out. And you can find me on Twitter. I'm at miserable_gamer. And Facebook is /miserablegamer, all one word. And thanks for watching. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.